Welcome to NEXTGames Ambuscade series, April 2023, against a Shadow Dragon. Now this is the same run that started Ambuscade back in 2016, and I've already covered it a few times on the channel, but in the event you have not done this run before, or just simply want to recap, let's talk about what's involved. First, key item acquisition. You need 1 dragon kill for your first run of the day, and 3 dragon kills for multiple runs in the same day. Now the best 2 locations I have found to get these kills are to use Home Point Warp number 1 to Baflau Thickets, or Home Point Warp number 1 to Zarkabard in the past. In these locations, you can find pucks, dragoons, and wyverns for your dragon kills. Now let's move on to the fight itself. The Shadow Dragon will always begin the fight with Thorn Song, which will give him a Blaze Spike effect, and then he will follow it up with a Breath attack. Now this opening Breath attack is easily one of the most dangerous times of the fight, as without Protect and Shell, or adequate magic evasion, it can hit for upwards of 3,000 damage, having the capability to take out your trust and even you before the fight even begins. Due to this, I suggest taking a few precautions. First, it makes sense to use a tank who can quickly provoke the Shadow Dragon while he's using the Thorn Song ability. This makes it so that when the Breath attack is used, he doesn't hit you with that ability. I also suggest you run past the dragon at the start of the fight when you first engage him to spread out your trust as much as possible for when that first breath attack goes off. Doing so will make it so that hopefully it's only going to hit your trust tank. Also be sure not to neglect your own magic evasion in the initial set that you're in when this breath attack goes off. After that, once Protect and Shell are up, the risk of the breath attack going off and killing your other trust or yourself goes down dramatically. Now the Shadow Dragon will use his normal abilities for the fight, which should be of little risk to most people after that initial stage, especially if you have that trust tank. Now Petro Eyes is going to reset Hate, and the AoE damage from Heavy Stomp, while not as strong as with some other Shadow Dragons in the world, should still be respected. At roughly 25% health, the dragon will use Void Song and remove all buffs and reset Hate for everyone in the group. Make sure you plan for this so that if you're in the middle of a skill chain or magic burst combination, you can continue the chain regardless of losing all of your buffs. With Ninja, you can do this by quickly switching to your dual wield 40 set, and for Dragoon, we save some of our jumps for that end parts to quickly get TP needed to finish the fight. Now for your damage, you will want to focus on weapon skill and skill chain damage. Magic bursts do help, but do far less damage than usual, so keep this in mind when you think of your most efficient way to deal damage. With Ninja, this meant I would do a 5-step skill chain of Shun, Ten, Camu, and then Shun Shun to maximize my Shun damage and my skill chain damage. And then I would finish that up with a dual Rayton magic burst. This combo usually did roughly 50% of the enemy's total health. Now on Dragoon, I took the approach of just spamming a 2-step Darkness skill chain with Stardiver. Both allowed me to finish the fight in just a minute or two. Now for Trust on Ninja, I'm simply using Sylvie to haste cap myself. Meanwhile, on Dragoon, I'm showing a more complete group of Trust, involving Joaquin and Koromoru for haste cap, Sylvie and Yignis for curing and some extra buffs, and Archiv to tank. Now this group, or one similar to it, should be exactly what allows most jobs this month to complete this run. Let's see how the rest of this Dragoon battle example goes. That's going to be it for this month's Ambuscade run. Between Volume 1 and Volume 2, it should be a good month for people to get some quick and easy hallmarks in. If this is your first visit to my channel and you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click the subscribe button under the video and the bell icon next to it to be notified when my future videos are released. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a great month. Stay safe and stay healthy out there.